Anatomy of industrial robot. In this video, we shall discuss different components of which an industrial robot is made up of. Typically, an industrial robot is made up of mechanical components, electrical components and some software elements. Apart from these, it may have some cables and other accessories. Let us see what all components that make a robot. Okay, so the first element that you see here is a standard industrial robot arm, this one. What it comprises of? It has an end effector, it has different joints, links, links. It is a typical industrial serial arm. Okay, this is connected to the controller. Controller is nothing but a hardware which has some electrical, mechanical, softwares, all the components are there inside. We will see deeper inside in the next slide. It has a teach pendant that is mostly used to program the robot. It has connecting cables. What does it do? It basically transfers the electrical power to the robot. It takes the data from its sensors if it is attached, like if the gripper is closed, if the gripper is open. So all those data, they come from the robot to the controller. Okay, and it also has some pneumatic connections that basically operates the pneumatic gripper if it is there. End effector tool, this is the end effector tool. Over here it is shown as a gripper, which can be a two-fingered gripper, a three-fingered gripper, or it can be a painting gun, it can be a welding attachment, a grinding, polishing attachment, etc. Right? And finally, it also has a software. Basically, this software gets inside the PC which is there within the controller. I will show you that once I will open this controller box. Optional accessories includes the camera if it is fitted to the robot, external accesses apart from the 6 regular access which a 6-DOF industrial robot has. It has some sensor, standard sensor with the robot which is included with the robot include the joint angular sensors. It may have some force sensor, right, within the joint, or optionally it can have external sensors. Okay, more closely now I can see what it is. This is the standard industrial robot which you saw just before. It is attached with a two-fingered gripper. I will just zoom it so that you can see it more closely. This is a two-fingered gripper. This is the first finger, this is the second one. It is fitted on top of a 4-stalk sensor. Now what you see, this is the arm which is having some cabling all around. This is the teach pendant. This is the teach pendant which is normally kept on top of the controller. Okay, this is connected to the controller so that all the programs that you do to this goes directly into the PC which is sitting inside this controller. Don't worry, I will open up this box as well. Okay, so the blue cable that you see here is this blue cable. What is this? This is for the pneumatic pressure, right? This goes to the pneumatic gripper which is fitted at the end effector. The huge cables that you see here, the black ones, these are the standard cabling for the actuators which are fitted, and it also gives the passages to other external connectors. The bigger one over here, this is the standard gripper which is fitted. More closely now you see this is the teach pendant, right? What all things you must be thinking which is there inside? It has some standard tools, like what is this? This is nothing but a standard emergency stop button. It has some customizable keys. These are the standard customizable keys. You can do programming on that, or it has some standard functions like jogging of the robot in joint control mode or jogging directly in terms of Cartesian accesses, right? Run button for the program to be executed. It has a standard view over here which shows all the directory which are there. So it is just like a standard display of your computer, right? So that you can do programming at an ease. Now what you see, the bigger one over here is an external access. What this does, we can mount the job on this platform so that it can be machined by using this particular robot. And Moreover, this particular axis can be integrated with the robot so that it becomes the seventh axis of this particular robot, right? So all the 7 axes now can be controlled using the same controller which is meant normally for the robot, right? So these are some of the accessories. Okay, now I'll show you what is there inside this particular controller. So the first thing that you can see clearly is the controller PC. Where it is? This is located over here. This is the box. It is very much like your standard PC which is there at home, right? But it is known as a IPC, industrial PC. It has a real-time operating system. It may be a VxWorks, it can be Windows embedded version of it, right? Normally, all the robots that you see in the industry has similar configuration. The one which you see here is of KUKA KR5 ARC industrial robot. Others are very much similar. So this is the PC you saw just now, this one. Okay. The second one is the start and stop switch. Other things which are there inside are servo drives. Where is it? This one. This is servo drives. What it does, it basically controls the actuators. It powers the actuator, it maintains the position, it maintains the current which is supposed to flow through it so as to provide the sufficient torque for a particular motion. Next is the battery. Where is the battery? This one. This is the battery. What it does, it basically keeps the backup of your data. It is just like a UPS battery that you have at your home. Over here, this particular battery provides the backup for that particular reason only, right? It provides the safe shutdown for the robot. If at all there is a power failure, this battery would maintain the status for a moment and then it will safely shut down your controller, right? Other components are input and output module. Here it is, this one. This input and output modules are meant to handle the input and output of the sensor. Safety circuit, it is there inside. This is the safety circuit. Next is the power systems. That is also there. You have multiple power which is to be supplied. That is through different cabling which goes from here to the robot. It has cable connectors. Different connectors are here. These are different cable connectors. It has data communication wires. All the green ones that you see here are mostly data communication wires by different modes of industrial communication. Few of them are Profinet, DeviceNet, Profibus, EtherCAT. These are some standard protocols by which we do industrial communication. Those are followed out here.